All right, so the last time I did a story time was quite some time ago. And that's when I talked about my experience in a band and I played the trumpet. It wasn't any band in specific, it was just a school band. And I thought right now is the perfect time to talk about this because I really need to get this off my chest. I have not told anybody this yet. I really wanted to tell the boys, but I couldn't find a good time to tell them about this situation. So I think just now I'm going to tell you guys, and if it happens to pop up in a conversation, I'll tell them. But this story actually happened today. Hello everybody, I'm Matt and welcome back to the Ghost Collider. And boy, do I have an actual story for you. This story has a little bit of romance, I think, and a little bit of heartbreak. Also, I think a little bit of stupidity and just straight up, yeah. So really, I'm going to tell you all about my day. So I woke up today around 7:30ish because I had a haircut. Hey, look, I still got my haircut. Yeah, I got a haircut today. And our appointment was, I think, around 10ish. This haircut place is about an hour away, so we did leave around 8:30ish just to leave. I got up super early because it takes time for me to officially wake up. I mean, by the time I wake up and actually roll out of bed, it's like 5 minutes, but my body doesn't actually wake up for at least a half hour. So I have to give my time some notice. My body some notice. There we go. So I got dressed, brushed my teeth, normal things that people do when they wake up. The only thing I didn't do was eat because I don't really eat in the morning. I'm not a breakfast person. Sometimes. It really depends on the breakfast. I took my allergy meds because my nose was kind of runny this morning, and yeah, I was ready to go. So me, my dad, my little brother, and my mom got in the car. We drove to get our haircuts. Now, I will be straightforward with you guys. We go to a salon. Alright, I don't know if I will be always going to a salon, but I've known going to a salon for my whole life. My aunt is a hair artist and wonderful. She does wonderful hair. That's weird to say, but she's great at her job. That's what I'm trying to say here. My aunt is great at her job working at a salon. All right. So from the time I was probably born to now, I've always gone to a salon. So we still go to a salon. Again, it's about an hour away. So at first, once we arrived, I got a little spooked because all the packing, like the parking was packed, and I thought that it was a hectic day at the salon, and I was panicking. Not like a panic attack, I was just like, God dang it. Turns out it wasn't. There's a gym next door, and everybody wanted to go to the gym, and I was like, really? But nobody was at the salon that day except for like one customer other than us. So my dad got his haircut first. The little hair that he had, he got a haircut. Then my little brother got a haircut, and then I got a haircut. Nothing too big, just small little chit chat with the person that does our hair, and all that other stuff. This is where the fun stuff begins. All right, I sit down and my mom goes to get her hair done. All right, these two people walk in, and one of them looks to be my age. She looks like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, and again, my age. So I believe is my age. She looks about my age, so I think I could say that. If you're older than me, sorry. But again, she looks like she's a teenager like me. But just like I do with every other beautiful woman I see, I push that thought way to the backest of my brain, and I poo-poo it off because I know for a fact I am way out of their league. Now, for like a little short description, I don't know her name. I'm colorblind, so I can't really tell her hair color that well. But she had like a decent length of either brown or black hair, and she had probably one of the most beautiful blue eyes I've ever seen. All right, both her eyes were blue, and her hair was done actually pretty well. So it was a little weird that she was going to a salon to get her hair done. But again, very beautiful woman. And I don't say that a lot about a lot of people, especially on stream. Even to my family, I very rarely say, "Oh, she's very cute" or "She's very beautiful." This is a very rare instance for me. I just wanted to get this story out of my head and have told somebody, and the best person to tell is you guys. Getting back on the story. So again, I poo-pooed off knowing that I'm way out of her league. So I look over at Eric because I think he's asked me something. I don't remember exactly what. And she kind of looks over as well and kind of gives me like a glare, kind of. I don't really know how to explain it, but she kind of gave me a look. And then she looked back at, I think, her mom, I think it was. And then I continue talking to Eric, and I look back at my phone. See, when I'm done, like while I'm waiting for my haircut and I'm done with my haircut, most of the time I'm either talking to my dad or Eric, or I'm looking at my phone. I want to say a good 90% of the time I'm looking at my phone, either editing a video, creating a thumbnail, or looking at memes. I do play games as well, but those are my three main things. And I think at the time I was looking at TikToks, I want to say a lot of Squid Game TikToks showed up today. A little side rant, why? I don't watch Squid Game. I want to, but a lot of Squid Game TikToks showed up today. Like, who the hell is Thanos and why is he a legend? Now, I was sitting in front of like a little half-wall window thing between the haircutters and customers, I guess. But at one point of sitting there, she kind of walked over and leaned over the half wall, and I think she was talking to one of the hairdressers. Again, stuck to my phone and was like, doo-doo-doo, keeping it past me. And then she walked back. My dad walked out to the car for something. I don't remember if he was reparking the car because of how far we parked, or if he was grabbing something. But as I was looking to see where my dad was, she again did another glare thingy, and then my mom's haircut was done. So my mom wears glasses for reading and stuff like that. So she wanted her jacket and her glasses because it's the winter, it's cold. I need to get her a jacket. My dad was still in the car, so I was being the gentleman and giving her her stuff. So I was holding her appointment book because we had to book our next haircut appointment. Her jacket, her glasses, and her phone was in her pocket too, so I had to be worried about that. So I gave her her glasses, and she was talking to her hairdresser about our next appointment. Their hairdresser called her back, and you know, when like I do this, I know quite a few other people do this as well. And when like people walk by you, you always take like a glare to your right, no matter who it is. If it's a stranger, a person you know, blah blah blah. Like you always take a glare to the right, and you're like, eh. But she was walking back with her hairdresser, and again, I did that little glare while my mom was talking to our hairdresser, and she also looked back, and again, I don't know if there was chemistry or not, but I've been thinking about this all day. Again, she was very beautiful. I don't think I'm ever going to see her again. I think this was a very once in a lifetime experience. But again, it was like a you had to be there moment, and you had to see like the facial expressions she gave me. But I feel like there was just a little bit of chemistry. Again, doubt I'm ever going to see her again. I really did need to get this off my chest. I've been boiling this in since 11 o'clock in the morning. There's so many times I either wanted to tell Eric, my dad, or just the boys in general, my homies, and I just didn't. Now, if you guys want me to elaborate on some things, because I did hold a few things back, let me know in the comments. What if you guys would have done? Would you have walked up to her and talked to her? Again, I'm too big of a chicken shit to have done that. I mean, I wish I would have. I feel like it would have also been just a little inappropriate. Again, I feel like it was just it would have been a little inappropriate, but in the comments, what would you guys have done? And again, if you guys want me to elaborate on this, just join one of my live streams or let me know in the comments, and I'll try and elaborate a little bit more. I might be going live in a little bit with Hayden, so if you guys really want me to elaborate, just let me know on live. And again, let me know what you guys thought about this. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Today was supposed to be a DC video, but I kind of wanted to do this first, get this out of my brain. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, post notifications on if you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's any other, if you want me to continue story time. I mean, I will, of course, but there's so many stories I could tell you guys. But I think I might want to do one of these like once a month. But again, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I said that already. What am I doing? Thank you. Peace out.